Guys, my name is Christine and I'm live from Gloucester. And today I have another question about India that I'd like to know about. And I thought it was very interesting when it came up. And I thought, yeah, why is that? So today's question is, why do Indians generally speak in a mixture of English and another language? So why is it a mixture? So that is the question for today, and I'd like you all to share your answers with me. So let's start with Arush. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata, and my favorite hobbies are gardening, painting, and making videos.
Very good. And what did you do today, Arush?
First, I woke up in the morning at 9 o'clock. Then I got for my classes. After my classes, then I was watering some plants. After that, I came inside and I was making some presentations, like my father told me to do some presentations, so I was making that. After that, my sister woke up, so I was just playing with her. And after that, at 6:30, I joined my LWT online classes, and I'm joining your class now. Thank you.
Okay, very good. So Arush, can you tell me, why do Indians speak a mixture of English and another language?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Most of the Indians mix up English and other language in their speech, but because we Indians are many languages used by the union government, state language, and any additional language, we may choose to learn languages. Sometimes the best way we can express is by using both English and other language. When they are stuck in English, they start speaking in other language. Thank you.
They start speaking in other languages.
Yes, like lots of people, like for example, lots of people use ki, which is in Hindi word. If they say I was dancing, uske baad that, lots of people say I have heard them.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't like them. Who does mixture of languages?
You don't like it?
No.
And what's the reason why you don't like it?
Because if you mix any other language with English, so it will look a bit changed. Like everybody will think, oh, wow, how English has changed.
Okay. Or even how Hindi has changed. I think that you should be proud of your language.
Yes, and lots of people know English nice. They know, if they know English good, so they will speak like me only, or any like foreigners also.
Okay. So that you mean they don't appreciate their
yes, ma'am. I don't like them who are mixed languages, because I think the language has changed, or they have something made it wrong in the spelling or something else. And
okay, it causes mistakes in spelling and mistakes in language. Yes, I agree with that. Very good. Okay, so I come from a bilingual background. So I understand that if you are bilingual, you have to be careful, because you're more likely to make spelling mistakes or switch to another language. Yeah, very good. Okay, so let's move on to Nidhi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello,
so,
ma'am.
Nidhi. Hi,
Yes,
Nidhi.
Hi,
So
ma'am.
can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Myself, Nidhi Sontalia. I live in Jamshedpur. My husband name is Vinit Sontalia. He's a businessman, and I love cooking, reading books, and dancing. Thank you. About my day, it's so hectic going on because my son final terms are coming, and I have to do kitchen stuff also and make him study also. So it's all nothing much as usual, my day-to-day routine, and that's it.
Okay, very good. Okay, and can you tell me why is it that that
How
that Indians mix English with another language?
Ma'am, I think the use of English words when we speak Indian language is not because most of the Indians are eager to speak English. I think it's all because these words have become a natural part of our Indian language. As we all know that British means Britishers ruled India for 200 years, so they brought a lots of English word in our Indian languages. And also India is has no national language. It means that's its diversity. So the reason behind using English word in Hindi speech in India is most of us have incomplete knowledge of language. Neither we know Hindi nor English completely. Sometimes we are always in a situation of confusion about language while delivering a speech. So we use a bilingual terms sometimes for better understanding of audience also, and sometimes because we don't know the specific words in one language where whichever it is, Hindi or English. Thank you.
Okay, very good, excellent. Okay, and do you agree with this? How do you feel about it?
Yes, ma'am, it's okay because we are very comfortable with it because in India, no one speaks such a fluent English, but no one, most of them speaks, but majority of the Indians won't be able to speak a fluent English. So it's very okay with that. We use both the terms which audience can understand well. And yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So,
okay. Very good, very good. Thank you very much, Nidhi.
thank you, ma'am.
Let's move on to Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samikya Samadhana, and I'm studying in class 7 at St. Vincent Convent School, and I'm living in India at Odisha, Berhampur, and my hobbies is doing drawings and paintings. And today I woke up at 5:30 for my studies, and then I completed my morning routine at 7:30, and then I joined my online classes, and which ends up at 12:10, and then I have my studies. So I studied for some time, and and then I have my lunch, and then went for my tuition, and at the tuition I have much fun because in studies I just have a fun because today we are doing math. I just like math, so I was having fun in doing that. And then after coming from home, me, my brother, and my father just went up to the roof and then fly a kite, and which flew up too. And it was an amazing time we spent. And then I came down, and then I have done a meeting with my friends for the studies because I have an exam tomorrow. And then I again do my studies after just leaving the group, leaving my meeting, and then I again go on my studies. Then after that I join your class.
Okay, fantastic, very good. And can you tell me, what do you think about today's question? Why do you think Indians need to speak a mixture of English and another language?
Because, ma'am, I think in India, people are speaking English and the mixture of Hindi because in our national language is only Hindi. So people only speak Hindi, but they have to know English for if they want to have go foreign, or they have to go outside for the job. So they also need to know English, because if they in that country, if there is no Hindi language, the no use of Hindi language, because it's our language, national language. So if there is no use of that language, so they will speak their own language. So English is the one language which we can speak in another country. So I think because of in our country we speak Hindi, so that's why only the people who are speaking English, the frequency is not coming. And to know to do frequency in English, so you have to be practice more. If you will practice more, so you will be like foreigners. The speaking
Okay,
style will be like that.
okay, so it's your opinion is it's not good that you actually do mix both.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Your opinion is it's not good that you mix both of them. That
No,
you speak like a foreigner.
no, ma'am. I am just telling that now. The form, I don't tell that thing, but I want to say that our language is Hindi. So why we will speak like other foreigners, because their language is there, but our language is our. No, that's why if we will
Exactly.
speak in that language, so it will be comfortable to us, and if we will speak that language, so the people of our
Slow
India
down, slow
will.
down, slow down, slow
Yes,
down.
ma'am. So the people of our country will understand us.
Okay, very good. Very good. No one is running after you, okay? Slow down, but very good. Okay, good points. Okay, next we have
Thank you,
Bisman. Hi,
ma'am.
Bisman. Thank you very
Hello,
much.
ma'am.
Hi, so hi, Bisman. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Good evening, everyone. This is Visman. I'm from Bhubaneswar. I am 13 years old. I'm in class 7, Loyola School, and my today's day was pretty good. It was a nice day. I had a test, it went well, and the whole day was good. I had my online classes, and it was pretty good.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And can you tell me a bit, why do you think people in India generally speak English and another language?
Yeah, so I feel like we Indians mix up languages with English because we don't have any relation with English except if we need it for school purposes or for job opportunities. Other state language is Odia, our local language is Hindi, and our mother tongue is different. So we feel like we have learned so much, and then when we think of learning something new, we include that we know English very well and we learn something else. So I feel like I know English very well, but obviously, as we belong to a state which has so many languages in it, I feel like we mix up with it. Like sometimes when we talk, we feel like we are comfortable with Hindi, and
Mhm.
when we talk in Hindi, we feel like we are comfortable with the mother language. So we mix up words because we are not that fluent in English, and I feel like when we say someone that we know these language, every one of us, every Indian include that we know English very well, but I but but none of us know it that nicely. Everyone has to improve it up, but we feel like knowing English is only knowing words. So we include ourselves in saying like we know English, and when we go in front of someone, we we feel like why we talked in English. We could talk in any other language because we mix up words, and that person hears in a very bad way that they don't know English, and the one who learn English, like who personally want to learn English, it's when like they learn English only for the job opportunities and for the school purposes. Like we go to English medium schools, and most of the schools in India is now English medium. So that's why we learn English, and we I feel like in future our India would be better. We won't be mixing up because these days we have much very much many ways to learn English, and everyone is taking an initiative to learn English. So I feel like in future we won't be doing it, and now we do it. It's I feel like it's not a mistake, it's what we are taught. So I feel like the teachers who teach is not it's not their mistake. It's like how we learn it, and we feel very confident saying it. So I feel like it's okay we say it, but we have to improve ourselves. And when we say we have to learn any language, we include like we want to learn Spanish, French, because they sound very innovative. They sound very attractive. And when you go in front of someone, you say, "I know French," they feel like so educated person. And when you say, I don't know English," also they feel like that person is not at all educated. So so the way of like the thinking of every person is different. So I feel like instead of learning new languages, we Indians should have a proper and a fluent way to say English, and then we should move forward with more languages. So I feel like it's okay we speak in mixture of languages, but we should learn English, and we can do a fluent, we can say it in a fluent way to improve ourselves.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. I really I agree with that completely. You need to learn both languages, but you need to be fluent in both and not mix them together. I completely agree with that. Okay, thank you very much, Bisman.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we have Ritika. Hi, Ritika.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Ritika Gawal and I am from Mahendragarh, Haryana. And I am 19 and currently pursuing BCom from Banasli Vidyapeeth. My hobbies are dancing and playing badminton. And I love traveling or love to do new things. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And can you tell us what happened today? Just a bit about your day?
Okay, sure. That is my day is normal as usual. In morning, I attended my online classes, and in afternoon, I slept for 1 hour because I have little headache. Now it is okay. And in evening, also my online classes are there. So I make notes, and now I attended this class. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, very good, excellent. And what do you think? Why do you think um, we have we have this situation where Indians use English and another language to speak?
Okay, sure, ma'am. Firstly, I want to say about 50 or 51% of the Indian population were found to speak Hindi as their first language, and rest of them people have speak English or their native language like Tamil and etc. And most, or I think most of the Indians mix up English or Hindi or any other language because according to me, they are stuck in between. Their language is not fluent. See, I think they don't know proper English or their substitute language to convey their meanings. Like we go in south part of India, they speak mixture of their native language like Tamil and English because they don't know Hindi, or either they are addicted to speak Tamil, but to understand people they speak English. So English is the language which is understood by many of the people in India, or in any country. So to make many people understood, Indians try to mix English and other languages. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ritika. Okay, next we have Navya. Hello, Navya.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you, Navya?
I'm okay, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, can you introduce yourself to everyone and just tell us a bit about your day?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Navya Garwal. I study in class 7 in Calcutta, and my day was not good as half of my day went because I had to help my mother pack because she had to go for the memorial. So that was extremely sad, and my mother was also very crying. So I couldn't attend my classes today. And after that, I just took the notes and did my tuition and then attended this class.
Well, thank you for still attending this class, Navya. And at any point you would like to leave, that is absolutely fine. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome. Okay, and well, why do you think? What do you think about today's question? Why do you think Indians speak English in a mixture with other languages?
Ma'am, I think it's because from their birth, even their name and even the surroundings are in 24 hours, they are always surrounded by people sing in their respective language. Example, in my home, from the entire time my parents, my siblings speak in Hindi. So even if I speak English, sometimes yes I find hard because I am surrounded by that. Like in the entire day, if someone speaks their respective language and at the end of the day they have to speak another language, it's gonna be hard because they're trying to speak another language. Language include everything, so that's why Indians think, and it's also very comfortable for them because Hindi and English is something that half of the Indians people use, so they think that it's okay. But I guess it's not, because sometimes authors who are public speaking, it's not really a good reputation for them, I guess. That's why.
Okay, very good. And do you feel, do you do it? Are you generally one to do it, to actually speak English and Hindi?
No, ma'am. Like I don't think, like, I've been doing this LWT classes from the last 3 months, and sometimes yes, I get stuck, but I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever included myself speaking Hindi, because I know this is a English class, a formal English class, so I should respect that.
Very good. Thank you very much, Navya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, and next we have Sonny. Sonny, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello ma'am, good evening. My name is Soni Haswani. I am postgraduated. I am 22-year-old. I am from Satna, MP. And if I talk about today's day, so it was as usual a busy day, but yes, it was a little bit pretty good because yesterday I was not feeling well, but today I feel well and freshness. And if I talk about the today's topic, as we discussed that English and Hindi combination, so, as my thought is, in our India, no people are fluent in English because they usually use Hindi also, but they want to show their education skills, and sometimes they want to show their education skills and other things that they use a both language. Sometimes they use Hindi language or as well as they use the English language because no one are fluent in English. Even sometimes we are also making a mistake to talk language, and because their English and Hindi is not fluent, they neither fluent in English or nor Hindi. They are stuck in between since they don't know proper what we have to talk in English, and that's good because as our national language is Hindi, so we have to also give attention to our national language also. And it is sometimes it's because we want to empathize on the emotion value of the word or expressions because we are in the mood to speak that language, feeling some connection to it or being connected for a job. As we are going in a job or a foreign country, we use both language, or we have also know the knowledge of English also, because without the knowledge of English we can't survive in a foreign country. So I think we use both languages that looks our personality cool also.
Okay, okay, very good. Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much, Sonny.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, now I'd like to we've got the last 5 minutes, so I'm going to ask each of you the reflective question that I've asked Nidhi. What about you? What? Yes?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Navya. Navya, I'll ask each of you.
Hi, hello, ma'am.
Sorry. Hi, Nidhi. Hi, Nidhi. I asked
hello, ma'am.
I want to ask the reflective question that I asked Navya to all of you. I can start with you, Nidhi. Apologies, I saw your name and called your name as usual. So, Nidhi, could you please tell me, what about you? What do you do? Do you feel like you speak a mixture or not? So if you...
Ma'am, I won't speak mixture because I'm not very fluent in English. First, I'm not very fluent, so I won't speak English. And whenever I used to speak Hindi also, then I used to take some English terms, English words. So it makes me easy also in terms to make my son study also. I make him learn in both the language. I make him understand his chapter by speaking in both the language or making him understand in both the English or Hindi.
Okay, thank you very much,
So he get it easily, he grabs easily.
Good, good, excellent. Okay, what about you, Samikya? So if you think about yourself, do you feel like you do speak in a mixture? Samikya? Oh, I think she left. Ritika,
Yes, ma'am.
what about you? Do you think you speak a mixture, Ritika?
Yeah, I generally speak in a mixture of English and Hindi because I think I'm not in fluent in English language. So when I talk with people, I generally use English words or but I talk in Hindi. So generally I speak mixture of English and Hindi.
Okay. And Samikya, what about
Yes,
you?
ma'am. Ma'am, I think I would like to speak in English only, not with a mixture because I don't know, but I like to speak English because I for some reasons that we if in school we have to speak in pure English because they would say that you can't speak in Hindi and on the class of English or anything, but in Hindi or Odia classes we can use our own languages but not in English. So it's very important for me to know about pure English for my classes.
Okay. And next we have Bisman.
So I feel like I many times speak it. It's genuine. It's not we speak it for a reason. It's like when it's slip of tongue. And these days when I go out, I have my friends up. We talk basically in English, and many times I go wrong, and I don't feel bad when my friends correct me up. It's good they correct me up so that I don't go in front of someone unknown and speak it wrong. It will feel me bad that when I go to unknown and speak it wrong, it's my friends, they have the right to correct me up. So I feel it's a slip of tongue. It's nothing that it's bad. And yeah, many times I have done it. And but yeah, I'm sorry, I never do it. It's like I stuck on the way when I know I can't express myself in front of an English person. I can't express myself. I don't speak that thing with in front of him because it seems insulting mixing both of them, and I feel like it's a slip of tongue. It's just genuine.
Okay, very good, excellent. And Sonny, what about you?
Yes, ma'am. Mostly I speak in both language as well as Hindi and English. When I taught to my students, I mostly I speak in English because sometimes I want to explain the chapters and I want to give them a task. So I have to speak in English as well as and as my mother tongue is another language. So I in my house I speak in my mother tongue language, and in if I go for outside with my friends or any other else, so I speak in both language. I use because it looks me cool. So I speak in both language, English as well as Hindi. And in my tuition classes, I speak in mostly I speak in English language.
Okay, thank you. And Arush, are you still there? No, I don't think he is. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much for talking about today's
Yes,
topic. I think it's all right.
No,
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, Arush, you are still there. So can you tell me, do you use both languages at the same time? What do you do?
No,
No.
I don't use both languages at the same time.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Gave me a fright of a lifetime. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for telling me what you do and also giving your views about why in India most people speak both languages. I think it was quite informative. Thank you all for coming to class today and sharing your time with me and your thoughts. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thank you guys very much and have a good evening. Thank
Thank
you.
you so
you,
much,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.